Up the meeting for February 13th, 25 town board meeting. The minutes from January. Has everybody had a chance to review them?
Yeah.
Okay, we do have an amendment we need to do for December special meeting we had with the fire company on December 23rd.
Did we already approve them?
Yeah, we have to amend them.
Right, like we approved them.
Yes, yeah. The corrections are, we did have an abstention of Jim Bratt. He did abstain.
Right.
And Hicks is listed present and he was not here.
Well, I thought you changed your last name.
No. Is anybody make a motion to correct the minute?
Yeah, I make a motion.
Matt, second.
Right.
Ken, all in favor?
Yes.
Motion approved. Jim abstains again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't vote.
Okay, that's my copy.
Yep, you're right. Minutes from January.
Make a motion to approve them.
Matt made a motion to approve.
Well, they gotta amend the end of it there.
Yeah.
We got two adjournments on there.
Is it 2 pages? One second page.
Third.
It's like a bit. Is that
Third.
I think you just have to cross out the first one.
Yeah.
How would you do this minute? I don't know.
Here.
It's it. All right. There. I see it. That's the other one. That's the good part.
But then we,
Yeah.
Motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the amended minute.
Ken made the motion. Second.
Yep.
Matt, Peter, second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Which one was it?
Joel, you want to go before me or you got to get back to the office early?
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't have much, but I do have a few things. One, first item I have, we had a visit from Henry Vandenhever. He's a NYMVT insurance risk control specialist. And we have one issue up at the town bar and one issue here. He told Scott what he needed, and Scott is getting right after it. And I have one issue down here with the fire contracts. We got to change some wording. I sent him copies that the fire chief sent, and he was pleased with that. I think we still need a little more work, but he did want to compliment. He did compliment me on behalf of Scott and Nick for all the work they've done up there in the barn, bring it up to where he did say is exemplary, and it's one of the better town barns in his district. So congratulations, Scott. And say that to Nick too, because he was really impressed with the maintenance log. Okay, some more good news. RCAP, I got a phone call today. We are done with the water surveys in North Granville. We have met the quota. The district right now qualifies for every single grant outside of New York State, USDA, everybody. We qualify for everything. Becky is drawing up the reports and going to send them to myself and Jason. I talked to Beth Gillis at Lake Champlain, Lake George Regional Planning Board, and I told her what happened, and she is working on doing a grant for a generator system and a fence up North Granville water system for the well field. And Jason said there's a contractor in Balsa Spa that does 50 kW generators at a state contract price. So we're pursuing that. I'd like the board's approval to look into this further because I don't know where it's going to go or what the grants, if we got to do a match or what it's going to be. And we won't worry about that until we get there. But we do need to look into it.
You're just looking right in that.
Yeah.
We're moving forward and we're worried.
what it's gonna cost.
And I don't know what the grant percentages are, you know, if it's 1 for 3 or what
We
it's
gotta
gonna be.
approve it anyway.
Yeah, and, but I just wanna let you know where we're going with that, and, I did tell Jason that I preferred to have a roller gate on there, because that way you don't have to swing it in the snow. You can just roll it on the fence. 5:15, May 15th, from 3 to 6:30. NYSEG wants to use the facility here for doing a smart meter educational for the service area. And I told her it was up to the board. I didn't see any problem with it.
I'll make a motion. Let him use it.
Jim makes a motion.
Second.
Matt Rathman second. All in favor? Aye. And I think we ought to look into doing maybe a smart meter here.
We got a problem with what we got.
Yeah. So that was all I have for my supervisor report.
I wanna thank Nate, our supervisor, for all the effort he's put into that canvassing North Granville Water District. That was overwhelming. Yeah,
And he met a lot of nice people.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
So,
something that
we're thanking Nate.
Well, I'm glad it's done. It was short getting to the finish line, but I'm glad we're there, especially now with everything going on. Oh, one more thing for the board. AP&G, we're now done with Constellation. We're straight and icing. I told the guy I didn't think there was any appetite with the board to go with another third party. And he said right now NYSEG maybe 3/4 of a cent more than these guys. I said I'm not going to get back into a contract for that amount of money. AP&G.
Well, before we can decide anything like that, I think we should have a 18-month scope of what we spent on.
Well, and I just told him because I don't want to take any more phone calls. I want to hold them. So I'm just going to tell him that the board has no appetite for it. Okay, Joel, your turn.
We have, you should have a final report, for 2024. At the end of the year, we do the account payable, we include those into the monthly report, which is year to date. So we should have that, plus you have January 25. Or it's for 2024, there is some budget amendments that need to be made, and you should have a copy of that resolution. First one is, I don't know, you'll have that. It looks like that.
It's resolution number 30. Yeah, we got Jenny made a copy up for us, Joel.
So the first one is just medical insurance for highway countywide. We needed 1435.21. And there was extra money in highway roads and ferries. So that takes care of that one. The next one is water. We have some large expenses because, you know, on some stats reports, Rosick had to come in and do some work on the well. And that was about $9,000. So that's pretty short on the contractual expense of $4,038.33. Our administrative wages were down. So I had to take this from appropriation. But we do have some money there, not a lot, but we have enough, covers it and a little bit carried. We still have a little bit carried forward, so that's the second one. The other one is Middle Granville lighting. We've seen that throughout the year. We were gonna be short. And we have adjusted that for the new year budget with shortage, so that's 1,014.48. We have fund balance in that account to take care of that shortage. So that's the third one, and then the fourth one is general town-wide. Supervisor contractual expenses short 768.15. Those are not really expenses that the supervisor's spending personally. Most of those are charges either from the bank or from our fees for our healthcare, for our monthly reimbursements to our employees. We get charged, and they were short this year. 68.15. Move the deputy clerk for the short 72.80. Telephone, we were short, 211.44. David's cost has been short, 1861.67. We just sent out a bit of main government, that's a 1681, I'm not sure without. We have adjusted that in the 2025 budget. So it looks like, it's usually okay. Payments reduced. Texas taxes, it goes to Washington County, we were short 65.21, we normally have a thousand in there. We have no idea whether that comes to the end of the year. Present, more. Traffic control is 1881. Highway garage 379. 86. Street lighting 510.43. We had some extra money in our social security line and in our state retirement. And that's where the difference where I took those instead of putting funds. Are there any questions on that? On any of those things in the report?
That cleans it up for the year.
Yeah. That cleans it up for the year.
I make a motion to approve.
Matt Rathman makes a motion to approve. Ken second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Is there anything else, Joel?
No, I'm good. Unless somebody's got specific questions or concern. I know the floor.
Boards received copies of the assessor report, Bill Humphrey's report, and we did not get anything from the animal control. Is Eric, you got anything? What's that?
Have a recorder go around function that's not on that slide.
Okay. Does anybody have any new business?
New business? No.
No, that's just to look at. Take home with you.
Alright.
No new business? Anybody have any old business?
We'll be doing,
What we gotta do?
Mike moving ahead with the handbook.
Councilman Bratt is in charge of that right
I'm
now.
gonna get into that.
Where are we,
We're not
are
done
we
yet.
going forward with it?
Still working on it.
Who, you and Mike?
Well, he's doing it right
Myself
now, and then it's gonna go to Mike. And
Okay.
Go to Mike.
Mike will review it.
I'll
Yeah.
go over it. Before it goes to him, I'll talk to you fellas.
Cause that's holding up to hiring somebody, right?
It
Full,
is.
full time, yeah.
And the problem is we've got resolutions. And we've got some of the stuff that's in the handbook, there is no resolution. Okay, so there's some gray areas here that I'm trying to fix in that 6.3. And there's items like Joel's keeping track of, everything by hours. The handbook reads days.
Yeah, we
It's
knew.
kind of a tobacco all the way around. But I believe if with some cooperation, we'll be able to finish this off next month.
We do have to do under new business, we gotta do the old business, we gotta do checks. Nobody here from Granville Fire? Okay, Joel has your fire check, Scott and Jim. They're all signed, ready for you. And we'll go into the audit of bills. You're up, Matt.
Highway.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Scott. Sitting there so quiet. Yeah,
January report, we've been out 9 times plowing. The new guy started with us, he's fitting in great. He's learned the plow routes and he's fitting in really well. He's a good mechanic. Him and Nick actually changed the EGR cooler in one of the trucks. So he's very well mechanical and telling. He's good asset. The mowing tractor's been out cutting rough jack and we're gonna cut throughs. And the chipper's been out. And we've been out with the high winds lately. Not a lot of stuff, but the roads. We repaired some road signs. Somebody's been stealing them. And then they've been putting back. With one bolt, long bolt.
You've been putting them back or they've been putting them back?
They've been putting back. They steal them, like, we go to check it out and the sign hanging back up there with a long bolt in the top.
What the hell?
So apparently some of the parents or somebody called them, they didn't put it back, but.
Good for them.
Nice to bring it back.
Good
Yeah.
for them.
We've been having a lot of truck problems. Thank God for Nick and the guys that we do everything in-house. That saves a lot for us. We're having all kinds of trouble getting salt. We can't get any more salt.
Get shorted.
I called, I called them again today. I asked for 80 ton a week ago. I got 40 ton, 2 days ago. And I called again today, asked where the rest of my salt was, and they said, you might get it sometime. Our sand pile's frozen with this cold weather. Usually it thaws out and we're able to, move it around and break it all up. Run out of sand with this weather as well.
You got enough for this next snowstorm?
Yeah. So
Today.
ready for whatever's thrown at us this weekend.
Are you saying we're gonna need to buy some from Chucky or to
It stays like this, we're gonna have to get from Chucky. No
have
doubt.
them haul or
So we did make up a huge pile and moved everything that is feasible right now that we can use, so we're good for probably a couple more good storms. So hopefully it'll warm up by then.
yeah, get to March, that sun's
We got a
warm.
lot of sand there, but it's frozen big chunks. And I do put salt in it, try to avoid that, but we gotta let it rain there.
Do you have, so you think you can get 2 more snowstorms out of what you have?
So
You normally get the salt delivered throughout the winter, or do you get it all?
No, they get delivered through well.
Well,
Yeah, we don't have much storage up there.
yeah.
right,
How many ton can you fit in there?
210 ton, and we're taking the excavator and pushing it up in the rafters even. So we can pack it in there, but we've been getting it right along and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden. It'd be nice to have what the state just runs down the dry road.
Be nice to have bigger salt storage building too, but that's on the wish list.
DEC came, did an inspection on all of our tanks. I wasn't there when it came. They usually get a hold of us if they come. They've never been there since I've been here. So they have been here since 2012. So we got a lot of stuff to fix. We fixed a lot of it, but a lot of it's painting that we can't do nothing in May. So Nate texted him or emailed him,
Yeah.
and he said okay about May. We do have a license till 2027. So we changed the color on the tanks where the fill valves were, and I had the county make us up new placards to put on all of our tanks. So we're good. I said all that stuff to him. So I just gotta get on and do a couple new license app things through DEC. Anything with new culverts now, I just went to a meeting Friday, DEC. I just got a swamp there. Not gonna be fun.
You gotta get permits.
Yeah. And it's a hassle. But
Even if it's not a wetlands.
So wetland is changing.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit smaller, going to 5.
So be classified as long as it meets one of 11 criteria.
I thought it was 5 acres.
I've been
So
talking
that's an
to
automatic wetland.
Tim's in and he's been helping me and walk through all this stuff. So
And another year, it'll be anything under 7 acres. 7 acres or more will be an automatic wetland.
Right.
But if it's got one of 11 criteria, which I can't list my top of my head, it does not matter how big it is.
So if you have right there where you replace a big culvert up on Gilder Hollow Road, you would need a permit for that.
I had to get one, yeah.
Yeah, but if you had to do that again, you'd have to go through DEC to get
I
some.
do anyway, so I have to go.
Cat size, that was a big.
But what about,
How about
further-
there, Taylor Hill? That was a
We
stream.
have to do the same thing.
Yeah, that-
and
I
then
have to go through, Beth and Karina. So Karina, we're the only ones that got a permit last year. They gave us one, they didn't even get the county one to do their culverts.
they did that big box one down in Chamberlain Mills Road.
Well, that was up here before.
The way it's written, that's what we even did ditching out of the. You're supposed to pull it out.
in order to change a driveway culvert, though, you're gonna have to get a permit or not?
22 that crosses the road by a stream.
Oh, by a stream.
Yeah.
Well, what about like that guy, Potter's old house on Gilbert Hollow, that, right down there where that beaver dam got in there? If you want to replace that, you'd have to get a permit for that one too. Yeah, but I'm saying if you were gonna do that, permit.
Anyway, or culverts, how I can see.
Are they charging for permits or are they for? Yeah.
Much paperwork. Water. We've been reading the meters. I had Jim put out a robocall, but it got below zero there. We've been checking the meters and just to make sure we can tell if something's freezing, something's not freezing. Everything's been good. Everybody sees what they're supposed to be doing. Our water tank's been full. We finally figured out the solar panels up there, so that's jiving with everything it's supposed to be now. We pumped 909,000 gallons, and our daily average was 29,322 for the water. That's that for me.
What was it daily?
29,000.
Okay.
322. So it's gone down.
That's good. The semi-annual inspection, are you gonna let that go off freezing weather or not?
I think they just, they changed it. didn't they?
Yeah, Mark,
It's amended, yeah.
Yeah.
25th.
Yeah.
Or 26th, excuse me.
The big one we won't do, but we will do the other one. The smaller one.
So you're gonna do one on the 26th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
you all set?
Okay.
Anything else for Scott? Okay, Matt,
American or highway townwide. American rock salt, 33,333.72. GA Bove and Son, 5,323.47. Curtis Lumber, 22.93. Quaker Street Hardware, $6.38. Milton Cat, 3,806.90. Fairhaven Auto Supply, 957.34. Cintas, 1,132.06. Allied Auto Parts, 38.47. Safety Clean Systems, 458.80. Fleet Pride, 718.97. Weller Auto Parts, 95.97. Typeco Industries, 1,625.73. Z-Watt Back, 277.45. AT Husick LLC, 3,921.06. American Hardware, 7017. Han, 64.35. Mountain Medical Service, 62. North Country Auto Radiator, 6/1990. And John Stakowski and Son, 491.57 for a total of $53,027.24. So moved.
Second.
Ken, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Jim?
Yep. New York State Electric and Gas, $2,095.80. Verizon, 15,204. Does that sound right?
No,
What's that?
15,204 to Verizon.
No.
Okay. So we'll skip that. Let me look at the bill. Hold on.
Verizon? 15,000?
It's 100.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 152.04. And on the abstract was 15,204.
Okay, that concludes. You'll have to,
You want a pencil, Joel?
That means the total's probably off too.
Spectrum,
So-
$169.86. New York Section AWWA, $270. GA Bove and Son, $621.27. Williams Water LLC, $250. Curtis Lumber, $61.44. USA Blue Book, $98.36. Slack Chemical, $546.40. Queensbury Water, $40. JH Consulting, $236. And we got to do some quick math. Can't,
All right, we can come back to that one, Jim.
you can come back to it. Okay. I'll wait
Okay.
on the motion. if
All
you
right.
want to.
Ken, we'll go to you.
Okay. NYSEG 542.78, Spectrum 79.98, NYSEG 325.18, NYSEG $500.89, Constellation $3.47, Spectrum 239.97, Spectrum 722.83, Village of Granville 152.50, Staples 359.33, CB Waste 115, National Business 1140.72, Karen Boyclair 500, New York Vermont Media 321.93, Meadowee Valley Senior Association 1500, Whitaker Brothers Business Machines 527.55, Foley Services 127.07, Repeat Business 120.66 cents, Williamson Law Book Company 73.46, GA Bogue 370.90, Culligan 86.05, GA Bove 924.53, on 86.80, wholesale distributors 342.95, American Hardware $3.98, totals 9,168.53. So moved.
Matt, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Beecher.
Okay, we got the fire department stuff. We have the Middle Granville Fire Department for $98,499. We have the North Granville Fire Department for $77,726. And then we have the South Granville Fire District for $77,988. And then we have the Granville light bill of $444.19. The North Granville light bill of $282.04.
Current charge is $254.
And then we have the contribution to the senior shuttle of $8,000. And then there was planning board conference of $540.
Mhm.
So I need a motion.
Hey, you got all your lights and everything,
Yep.
so. Matt Beecher
What?
made a motion.
Second.
Ken second. All in favor? Aye.
Abstain.
Jim's abstaining because of the fire district. So have you gotten yours squared away, Jim?
Yes, I do. So I got a total of $4,541.27. I move.
What?
Jim Bratt made a motion,
Second.
Ken second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Does anybody else have any other business? Motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Ken made a motion to adjourn,
I'll second.
Jim Bratt second, all in favor?
Uh,
Aye.